getting poking. Tune in the chatter, voices ringing clear. Laughing and living, that's what I want to hear. Let's have a damn good time on this sunny day with friends on the air. We'll laugh the cares away. Stories and songs made for you and me on this damn good time podcast. Living wild and free. Town's buzzing softly, life simple and sweet. Main Street's calling with its rhythm and beat. Good folks gather, sharing tales untold. Life and the laugh in the heart of pure gold. Through high and low, they've got your back. Country roads wander, never off track. Turn up the volume, let the good times roll. Damn good times, it's good for the soul. Even when the rain falls, we're turned in tight. Warm voices on the air make the world alright. Life's got its troubles, but here we survive. With stories and songs keeping us alive. Through high and low, they've got your back. Country roads wander, never off track. Turn up the volume, let the good times roll. Damn good times, it's good for
Let's
the
go.
soul.
Yeah. Damn good times are good for the soul.
Good for the soul, baby.
Evening rain falls, tuned in tight. Warm voices
we
on
are.
the air make the world alright.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to make your world all right.
Here we survive. Stories and songs keeping us alive.
Yeah, baby. Keeping y'all alive.
Keep it alive.
For the soul.
I was hoping for maybe one like last little.
All right.
It's a damn good time. Yeah. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Steve Schaefer,
I'm Cody Adams.
and this is a damn good time podcast.
Hit him with it.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and apologize in advance. We haven't done this for the last 2 fucking weeks. Sorry we haven't been there for you.
Yep.
And
You
also,
missed us.
sorry if this broadcast sucks, 'cause I almost kind of forgot how to do this, man.
Hey, we nailed the intro, so that's step one complete.
Yeah. And that's a throwback to 3 weeks ago when we released the AI versions of our intro song, and we used one.
We used one.
I almost forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Luckily, I had a tab open.
It's a lot of fun.
You might even say it's a damn good time.
It's a damn good time to create some AI music. I know some people out there hate it, and it's not like it's getting published or anything,
Yeah.
and we're stealing shit. But I understand where you're coming from. But it's also it's fun to just put some random stuff in there
Yeah.
and see what happens. So
Yeah. Well, and also it's free.
it's free.
Nothing against you artists out there who, need money for your creativity and shit. Well, and no slight to Scott Paris. He gave his whole fucking library of
Right.
of instrumentals for free,
Yeah.
which is awesome, and I appreciate that. But also throw that out there. If you are an artist that wants your shit out there, let us know. We'll play it.
Yeah.
We've done it for
Make us a song.
We've done it for Mosley Around. We also obviously did it for Scott Paris, but instrumental, nothing live, or none of the with the lyrics and shit. But Mosley Around, if you go back, way back in our podcast log, especially on YouTube, I think that one aired solely on YouTube. We had a live version of him and when he was still with another guy.
Yeah. Jamming in the
They did
basement.
a whole basement jam. So,
Yeah.
and we'll do that for you if you're.
You get all 20 of our viewers.
Yeah. You get so much,
Yeah.
so many
Most of
viewers.
his family. Hey, but it matters.
And besides that fact, we're fucking back.
Back, baby.
Sorry, we missed you. I think probably more than you missed us, but we missed you. I've missed this.
We've had a busy couple weeks.
God, and I was telling you this off camera. I feel like this is more of a me and you catching up
Yeah, right.
episode than it is anybody caring about catching up with us. But like, I mean, we've been doing so much shit.
So this week when we record, I was in Vegas,
Yep.
having a little kind of pre-anniversary celebration. Supposed to go to the Browns game. We all had a little too much fun. Decided not to do that. And then the week before was our kids' birthday parties that you graciously hosted here, and we had a big birthday celebration.
And then that's even before that. Like, we could have done it on Friday, but I didn't get back into the States till like I didn't even get home till like 11:30 midnight that night.
Right.
Because I came back from Jamaica, Grand Cayman. So we've been traveling the fucking world. So sorry we weren't here for you.
Got to do those like job things and family things and that. So
Yeah, I mean, mine were attached to jobs. Yours were more for fun. So I guess, like, if anything, blame Cody because he was doing fun.
yeah, my bad.
No, just kidding.
We could have recorded it's a kid's birthday party. That'd have been wild.
Dude, that would have been fucking dope. Honestly, like, I remember when we did episode 100, we set it up at the bar, and we just had people hanging out in the background, playing, shooting pool. That was the first time I think we ever went live, honestly.
Yeah, kind of, I think, yeah.
And then we just had, like, probably, like, 8 to 10 people around.
Right.
And a couple of people would jump in on the mics. We had 4 mics live, and people would shuffle in and out. That was kind of a fun show. Maybe we should have done that for the kids' birthday party. Brought the kids up.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
I think YouTube has different rules about it.
Yeah.
Every time I submit a video that we do, it's like, are there kids in this video? I'm like, no.
No.
I think things change when there are kids in the video.
We talk about some weird shit.
But yeah, like, but we did. We had a birthday party for the twins, and then a birthday party for my 13 and 11-year-old, and we obviously you do yours together because they're the same fucking birthday.
Right.
My kids we do together because they're like a month apart, and it's just easier.
Right.
And I think when we scheduled, we're like, we're going to do it on Sunday. And you guys, oh, we're doing the twins on Saturday. It's like, well, fuck. It's going to be the same people.
Right. Pretty much.
You know,
Yeah.
minus a couple grandmas or aunts and uncles here or there.
Right.
You know, so fuck it. Let's roll it together.
Huh.
Turned out fucking great.
Yeah, it was nicer because it's like, wow, you know what? We don't have to bring all these other people.
Yeah.
All no offense to the immediate family. I invited some of you, but like some of the other family there. You know, I got in-laws in Michigan. They're having a birthday party up there right now. As a matter of fact, tomorrow. So, like, it's a lot. It's a lot, and it's a lot to prepare for, and it's a lot to do.
But within our friends group, we'd have had the same friends at
100%. Yeah. So that's a nice thing. Probably not nicer for our friends. Like, oh, so we get to knock this out in one.
Dude, honestly, like if I was a friend of not you, or like if I was a friend of like somebody else,
Right.
and they were like, hey, or like I had 2 friends, like, hey, I have my kid's birthday party on this day, and the other friend's like, I have my kid's birthday on that day. It's like, fuck, my whole weekend's booked.
Yeah. Right.
Like, okay, so I'll show up, do this, do that. So for our friends, it was probably like, fuck, one rip off the Band-Aid.
Right.
Obviously, the grandmas and grandpas, they were going to be there anyway.
Right.
Which I honestly feel like my kids' grandmas and grandpas probably would have been at your kids'
True.
anyway,
Yeah.
and your kids' grandmas and grandpas and shit would have been at my shit anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, dude, we have the same fucking group. Let's just bang it all out. We should do this all the time, honestly. Although I know my oldest is getting to that point where it's probably going to be less of, I don't give a fuck if the family's here. I just want my friends.
Right.
We just want to play video games, do Fortnite stuff.
Yeah, and then he'll have it on his actual birthday and be like, all right, we'll have an actual, we'll just get some pizzas and your buddies can come over. We'll do the family one later or whatever, you know. So, yeah, it'll definitely evolve and change for sure,
Right.
especially in the next year, you know.
Yeah, things are going to get weirder because my kids are getting up there.
Right.
And then, but your kids are still young and cute and awesome. So it's like, yeah, everybody show the fuck up. Give them all these cute little, like, see how excited they are.
3-year-olds.
Whereas like with my kids, it's like, how excited could you get over fucking, oh my God, you got another Xbox gift card.
Right.
Oh, what, do you want an Xbox gift card? An Oculus gift card? Like, I didn't know I was getting Oculus, so I guess I'll get the Oculus. So then you're like, I'll text you the code then.
Right. Yeah.
Like it's so weird how birthday parties are almost different nowadays.
Yeah, about ruined that surprise because I thought they were. I thought they were just sharing one, and I'm like, "Oh, do you want that
Yeah.
too?" And he's like, "Nah, just Xbox is good." And then he got the Oculus, and I was like, "Now, what do you want?"
Yeah.
But I'm like, "Here you go. Here's the code. Just text it to you."
That's because I think you showed up that day and like, hey, Parker, I'm gonna send you this Xbox gift code. That's what you want, right? And he's like, yeah, that's what I want. And I was like, shh, Cody, come here. And you're like, what? And like, wait for a minute.
Yeah.
He doesn't know he's getting the Oculus yet.
Yeah.
Like, so then you're sitting there like, what? Do I do Xbox or Nintendo or Oculus
Right.
or like what the fuck ever other piece of technology I can throw at him? Yeah.
Google gift card.
Do you want
phone.
for apps on your phone or like what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Like, whereas back in the day, they'd just be happy to get some goddamn GI Joes.
Or some straight cash, homie.
yeah.
I might turn into that soon too.
Well, I'm sure they would still appreciate the straight cash.
Right.
But still, it's just, it's bananas. And I still do love that my youngest, he's still in the Legos and stuff. So you can never go wrong with a Lego set. Even if he already has it,
Right.
he'll be like, thank you so much. He'll probably be like, I already have this one, but I'm going to love putting it together again.
Right.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
Right.
he's a fucking sweetheart. Where my oldest, if you got him a Lego set he already has, he'd be like, I already have this one.
Take it back.
Yeah. Do you have the receipt for
Right.
that? But no, dude, it was a great fucking party. Had a great time. That was super cool. That was when I just got back from Jamaica Grand Cayman, which was fucking amazing. I do want to bring up the fact that when I was in Jamaica, I was in Kingston, which is a worse part.
Yeah, we kind of talked about it in that last one a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
And then I went in that whole story that probably should have, but that's fine.
Yeah. But I don't think, because I know we talked about I was going there, but I don't think I brought up the fact that, like, I had a driver, because they tell me, like, don't rent a car. Traffic there's stupid. Don't even rent a car. We have a driver service. Talk to these cab people. They'll drive you. And the lady that was driving me around, when I got done with my job, so airport, hotel, fine, common small talk. Hotel to job site, small talk. From job site to hotel, I had that afternoon before I had to leave for the airport the next day. I was like, so is there anything to do within walking distance around my hotel? And she's like, oh, let me think about it. I'll think about it. I'll let you know. And we had like a 30-minute drive. And then as we're getting close to the hotel, within like 5 minutes from the hotel, she's like, you know what? Don't go walking around out there, boy. And I don't know if this is cultural appropriation. I don't know if, but basically, okay, without doing the accent, she said, do not go walking around out there.
Make an accent, that's fine. But yeah.
She's like, do not go walking around out there. If you're by yourself without a friend, which, she knew I was, they will rob you. I'm like, okay, cool. That's good news to know. The year before I was walking around and everybody seemed like they hated me. And I'm glad I didn't get got then. So then I was like, all right. So I sat down. So I was like, okay, I'll eat dinner at this fucking hotel, which they had a good restaurant, great service. They even had like linen napkins. Everything was like fucking, it almost seemed like more of like a 5-star joint.
Right.
But I got curried goat.
Right.
It's fantastic. A lot of bones in it.
Sure.
Delicious though.
Mm-hmm.
I got curried goat and like an appetizer and a Caesar salad. everything was phenomenal, but it cost $160 fucking dollars.
Oh boy.
It's like, oh shit, I hope people at work don't get mad at me for expensing that, which nobody said a fucking thing, but still, like I could have walked down to Burger King and,
Right.
I felt bad for a minute, but also I was like, the lady told me, did it not go out? I didn't want to get robbed.
Right. Well, yeah, you got told, so,
Yeah. But yeah, the curry goat was fucking delicious.
Good.
The only thing that sucked is, like, nobody has American portions when you go outside.
Right.
I was still hungry. I'm a big guy.
So I eat lots of rice and stuff in different areas.
Yeah, so then I
it was
did that.
fun time.
Did the kid's birthday party and shit, and that was awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, it was a good time. I think everybody had fun. I know my kids were just running amok, having a blast, running through the house, running on the playground.
We
playing in the
found
sand.
your daughter's sippy
I
cup.
saw that.
Yeah, it's up there for you. Actually, the fun thing is my mom found it.
Did she?
Yeah. She because of this week I was gone and shit. She did her and my dad did Henry's football thing and brought him home. But before they went to Henry's football thing, they grabbed Parker and let the dogs out of the house. And while my mom was walking around the yard with the dogs out of the house, she's like, "Oh, that's
Sure, it's a big cup.
sure a sippy cup out there." So she brought it in.
They had a blast being 3-year-olds, just running around.
Oh, dude,
causing
they had
muck.
a bananas time.
Me and Jack fell asleep together on the chair. That was awesome. But yeah, so it's a good time. And then last week I went down to Vegas and
Fucking bro went Vegas style.
Friday. I always say don't do 4 nights in Vegas. Guess what I did? 4 nights in Vegas. And it was a lot of fun. We were mainly going for the Browns game. Like I said, everybody was a little whatever. We got to see a nice show on Saturday. Absinthe, kind of a little bit of that burlesque Cirque du Soleil.
We touched on this off camera, but I want to hear a little more details about it. How was that?
So a little like raunchier,
Yeah.
mainly in what they're saying. I mean, you got dudes in like Speedos and like girls and like
Hot dudes?
yeah,
Like
of
buff
course.
dudes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Like 6-packs and
I mean, if you could do the shit in the Cirque du Soleil stuff, you're gonna have a 6-pack like
shelf
you're-
chests and shit.
Yeah, you're flipping around doing all this crazy
Gymnasts.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
gymnasts.
Okay.
And hot girls, and kind of wearing thongs and bending over and shaking ass and doing
Yeah.
stuff. But it
But they
was
also have tights on, so it's almost like I don't see actually a bare butt.
yeah, there's kind of storyline to it a little bit through the show.
Okay.
And the ringmaster host or whatever to it too. He was pretty funny, coming out with jokes, and it would be kind of half inappropriate jokes or very inappropriate jokes, and like saying different stuff, and it just
Right.
kind of funny. And it was hilarious with the Cirque du Soleil, because like I've gone to like the Beatles love Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
And that's cool because it's got the Beatles music going on and they're like doing all the stuff. But this is a little more entertaining and feels like a little bit smaller of arena where you're like.
Would you say it's almost more like a show and less like a circus production then, or
A little bit, yeah. I mean,
there's more storyline and stuff to it and like dialogue?
a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a little more of that going on. So,
All right.
But then with all the theatrics going on,
Yeah.
people dropping from the ceiling and people coming down chutes. Pretty sure one dude broke his leg during the show.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him. But it was pretty crazy. A lot of fun.
I have one question for you though too, because I think it's something we talked about off camera before the last podcast. I don't think this one aired, but we were talking, and you were saying like, yeah, everybody I'm going with wants to go to the show, and it's like a burlesque thing. I'm like, are there going to be titties? And like, I think there might be a couple titties, but I think we said that off camera now. So now I'm asking you on camera, were there titties?
Kind of.
How is a kind of titty?
I mean, I think one popped out.
But it wasn't on purpose. Well, is there a purposeful titty, or like maybe one while the lady's dancing and she had a wardrobe malfunction?
No, I think it was kind of on purpose, but not like. No, it wasn't like nudity.
Oh,
or
okay.
anything like that. So,
Because I thought when you first explained this to me before you guys even went, obviously this is like fucking 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You were like, yeah, everybody wants to go to this show. And you're like, I don't even know what it is, but I guess I'll go. And like, my wife's cool with it. And like, I don't know if I'm going to see like titties or whatever. Like, so there were no titties. It wasn't.
I was also very tired when I was there.
It wasn't purposeful titties.
And a little buzzed up. So
it wasn't like a strip burlesque show.
No, it was not like that.
Okay.
No.
It wasn't purposeful titties.
No.
All right, cool.
No. It was
That's kinda
tasteful,
neat.
maybe pasties, whatever, you know. Like,
It was tasteful then. Yeah.
I just remember bits and pieces because, like I said, I was very tired and very buzzed up by the time we got there. So I was like, oh, this is cool. And then towards the middle, when a lot more dialogue was going on, my wife, she looked over and I started doing the head nod, like,
Dude, you fucking cracked the code. I'm going to tell you right now, you cracked the code.
I'm falling asleep during it.
Yeah, you get a group of friends that's like, hey, let's go see this. And you're talking to your wife, like, I guess it might be cool. And she's like, I don't know. What are you, all horned up? You want to see, like, scantily clad girls dance around? I'm like, I don't know. That's what they want to do. Do you want to... It's supposed to be artful. And she's like, I love arts, too. And then you show up, but, like, if you were sitting there with, like, oggly eyes, like, oh, my God, look at that ass, or look at those tits, or whatever... Obviously, she's going to be pissed at you. Like, why? Is that what you want? And you like her more? But you crack the code. Just go in there, get hammered drunk, and fall asleep during it. She's like, oh, I am the only one for you.
He doesn't care about this.
There's no way.
That's why I did it. That's why I did it.
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way he has eyes for any other woman. Look at him. He's falling asleep with all these tight-bodied girls dancing around.
We didn't do that, and I didn't leave at like 9 or 10 and go up the room like, I need to take a little nap.
Yeah.
You've heard that one before at my
Yeah.
wedding. I need to take a little let me shut my eyes for a little bit. Wake up in the morning.
A little power nap.
Wake up in the morning.
That's a story maybe we should tell on the podcast is during your fucking wedding week, which you say don't spend 4 days in Vegas. We spent 7.
Was it 7? I thought
Yeah.
It was 5.
I don't think I've ever been in Vegas less than 5 or 6.
I think it's 5. We did
Dude,
5.
we had a fucking stretch.
We did
on that
5 the first time we went. We did 5 the second time we went.
But it was so for your wedding, it was a whole week planned of we show up, we hang out, everybody together. Then one night we're supposed to split guys and girls. Bachelor party, bachelorette party, blah, and then next day is
see you in the morning.
Is wedding shit. And so the bachelor party night, we went out, we had fun. We did what we do. We did some gambling. We lost some people when we went to the strip club. And then after the strip club, we lost a couple other people. And we're
Fremont Street.
yeah,
had a good time.
Yeah, we went to Old Vegas, had a dope ass fucking time. My dad was still falling out, which was pretty cool. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't hang out too late and shit. And then we went back to the hotel, and everybody else was kind of done. And some of the girls with the other guys were talking and shit. And then me and you are like, let's go up. Let's take a little power nap.
Yeah.
Let's take a little power nap. And then we're going to wake up, go back out on the floor, do some gambling and shit. It's still bachelor party night. It's probably like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I think it was pretty late still. It was like 1, 2 in the morning still.
And then we get woke up by both of our wives. Well, my wife, your fiance at the time,
Right.
going, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
And somehow they were mad at us. Like, dude, we're just taking a nap.
Yeah. We're fully dressed. Mind you, we are laying on the same bed together. In our suits.
Yeah.
Laying on
Dressed to the fucking nines,
dressed to
dude.
the nines.
Shoes on.
Just like, yeah, we'll just set an alarm for like an hour. We'll wake up.
Yeah.
And who knows what time they rolled in there, by the way, too.
It was probably 20 minutes.
Yeah, probably.
We would have been up in an hour.
Yeah.
It would have been fine.
Yeah. That's still like we could have been out perusing the town still.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, well, you're mad at us for sleeping together, bro time, instead of going out looking at coos.
yeah, I'm like, I'm not even supposed to see you tonight. Like this is ridiculous.
But no, it was still fantastic. They, I think they were just a little more upset because,
All the dudes left us and went back to their women,
yeah,
except us.
except us.
So they were sitting there and their guys came back and ruined the bachelorette party.
They
too.
could have gone and taken a nap by themselves.
Hey, people can't hang.
Whatever.
I mean, we didn't hang, but
Still,
we did
hey,
hang.
hey, dude, I still love that fucking trip.
Yeah.
It was a great trip, but still, let's not go back on the past. So since then, you did the Vegas thing. You just got back what, like midweek this week?
Yeah, Tuesday. Got
Tu-
back.
on the
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah, on Tuesday. We got some good food there, too. I did the Hell's Kitchen thing.
Yeah, is that the
Got the beef Wellington.
Yeah, I saw that on a snap.
Got
I
the
think.
beef Wellington.
How was it?
It was good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Well, I had to salt it, but it's good.
Yeah.
You know.
Anytime you got a roast, you got to salt the inside.
Yeah. And then we did Peter Luger's and Caesar's for my brother and our buddy Scooter's birthday. They're on the same day. So we all, 6 of us went there. And it's kind of a place where they age their own steaks. They're known for their steaks, right?
What's it called?
Peter Luger's.
Okay, because I haven't heard of this.
So they're known for their steaks. But the funny thing is they're also known for their appetizer, which is tomatoes and onions. And I thought, sweet, I'm going to get these tomatoes and onions, right? And try them out and see what they're all about. They got to be like some fantastic heirloom tomatoes. That's what I'm thinking in my head. And
Is this it?
Yeah, no, that's not it. That's not it. That is not it. That's it.
This one?
No, the plate with the doilies on it.
This one?
Yeah, but there's a better picture to the right I saw.
That one?
Yeah, that's basically it. But the sauce isn't on it, right? That sauce isn't on it. It's just big chunks of normal onions and giant chunks of onions. It'll cost you $16 for that bad boy.
For that?
Yeah. That's it, pretty much.
A caprese salad without basil?
There's no basil.
Oh no, that's onions. That's not even mozzarella cheese.
That's onions. It's tomatoes and onions. Onions aren't grilled. They're raw. And they're just white onions. Tomatoes did not have that much flavor. Like, they're basic-ass tomatoes to me. I know my tomatoes very well. Trust me.
Yeah.
Not seasoned at all. That sauce isn't even on them that you're looking at there. That sauce comes on the side. That's their signature steak sauce, but you're supposed to put it on it. But my brother immediately takes a bite of the sauce and goes, "That's fucking Arby's sauce." Guess what you can't do? You can't get that out of your head.
Yeah. Then all of a sudden you're thinking like every bite you take.
It's like a little bit of a horseradish, but it's that Arby's red sauce, right?
Yeah. Which did you know that they call it a barbecue sauce? Arby's calls that a barbecue.
Yeah. Well, so that's supposed to go in your steak. That's supposed to go in everything. I'm like, what is this? Like, onions aren't grilled. There's no seasoning. They didn't even season it. And I'm just like, this is weird. But the steaks were phenomenal.
Okay.
So I will give them that. We ended up getting
appetizer 1 out of 10, steaks
9 out of 10.
Okay, dope.
We got a bunch of sides too, and the sides were really good.
Yeah.
It's just that's what they're known for. And I know that's like a traditional.
What steak did you get?
So we did a basically. So it's on the menu. It's steak for 1, steak for 2.
Okay.
And then a rib steak for 2. And I think there's a couple other options, but basically, so I was like, we asked the waiter, who happened to be from Ohio, which was kind of cool.
Nice.
He's like,
"Go Bucks."
We got 6 of us here. What do you think is girls aren't going to eat that much. Us guys will eat some steak, but we're not super hungry. And he's like,
"What you got?"
He's like, honestly, I get 2 steaks for 2. That'll feed the whole table.
Okay.
So I'm like, well, can we let's do a rib steak and a steak for 2. And the steak for 2, I think, is a porterhouse. Big ass, massive porterhouse.
Okay.
It's probably.
It's not like they were like steak for 2 is like a sirloin.
Yeah, it's probably 3 inches thick.
Okay.
But that's what
big
they
old
do.
porterhouse.
That's what they're known for. They cut their own steaks. They they dry age them in house,
Yeah.
and then they put them under like a 1200 degree oven.
And then the rib was just ribeye?
Yeah, ribeye.
Bone in?
Bone in.
All
Everything's
right.
bone in.
All right. So you had a porterhouse and a ribeye.
Yeah, and they bring it out and they slice it up.
Fuck yeah.
You know, pour some butter on top. They got butter on top.
Oh,
It's
fuck yeah.
So then we're all like, well, the girls like the filet, so like I'm like give them a couple extra filet and make sure my ball and Mr. Buddy Wheeler.
Yeah.
Never seen a man get so many hand pays in my life. It was
What's that mean?
insane. Hand pay? When you hit over a good amount of money on a slot machine, I think it's $1,200 or whatever, you get a hand pay because you got to pay taxes on it.
Oh.
And he was Friday night. He was on a roll. I was just following him around like his little concierge,
Yeah.
taking his player card in and out. And he was
So hand pay means you won so much that you actually have to report it to the IRS.
yeah, and they come up and they give you cash.
Not like whenever I hit on a slot machine and I'm like, oh my god, I'm $100 up.
This man Friday night was on such a heater, and then Saturday he did pretty good at Caesars. And the guys at Caesars, where this restaurant was, came up to him and were like, "Hey, we're gonna give you credit to go to our steakhouse." And he's like,
Fuck.
"For you and your wife, we're gonna buy you dinner." And he's like,
Get
well,
the fuck
I'm
outta
actually, I'm
town.
actually here with 5 guys, or like, I'm here with like 6 people.
I
And
got a
he's
whole
like,
party.
I'm here with 5 other people. And he's like, let me see what I can do. So he got a big credit there. So thanks to him, he got a big credit. We ended up deciding to go to that restaurant, which was awesome.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Way to go, Wheels, dude.
He was killing it.
That's fantastic.
At least the first couple nights.
That's all that counts. You got
Yeah.
the experience at least.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, Friday night I was following him around, and I don't know if he's going to appreciate us saying this. Hopefully, hey, sorry, buddy, but you were balling.
I've only used his last name, nickname. I haven't used his full name.
Right.
You might have maybe said his full
It's
name.
fine. I didn't, but
but He doesn't give a shit.
It-
Nobody watches this.
yeah, anybody that does probably knows him. But no, he was just hitting him and hitting him and hitting him and hitting him. I'd never seen anything like it. And he wasn't doing cheap spins either. Like my faint of heart couldn't do it. But
That's I've
He's a
heard that
gambler, so-
sometimes that's the thing. You put $100 in and you bet 5 per roll, you're gonna lose every time.
yeah,
You put $5,000 in, you bet $1,000 a roll, you're probably gonna hit something.
well, he didn't even that. I mean, just like $20-25 a hand. You know,
Oh shit! So he was still even lowballing it.
I mean, $25 a spin is
Yeah,
a
you're
lot.
not. You're not wrong. You're
Yeah.
not wrong. I feel like
I mean, that's what high limit suites are, right? If you go up with the high limits, it's like $25 a spin. It's $100.
that's
a
min
spin.
bet. Yeah.
yeah. Well, no, I mean that's hitting max too, but yeah, or maybe it was at max. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, in the high roller suite, I feel like it's the if you're in the
Well,
high
it's
roller,
normally $5 minimum bet. But if you
Okay.
hit max bet, you're betting all the lines, and then you're betting, $50, $100. a spin,
Yeah, a
you
lot.
know? Yeah. You watch all the guys on TikTok and stuff do that. They're betting like, we're gonna do $100 a spin, da 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 da, because
yeah.
It's
I've
a-
seen the TikToks like, I'm gonna lose $1,000 for you right now,
right.
and then they go and they hit it like 10 times.
Yeah, so Friday he did so good that I think that kind of like carried him through the rest of the week. I mean, I'd never seen anything like it. It was just like one after the other, after the other, after the
that
other.
sounds
after the
fantastic.
other.
I wish you
I mean,
could do
this-
that.
This cute little girl is just following him around that deals with hand pays. Just like, and like, bang, bang, bang. And I'm just like, I don't know. It was just like every third, fourth spin, and he'd switch machine every third, fourth spin, switch machine every third, fourth spin. I'm like, what is happening right now?
So now he has to
I'm
report
losing
that
my
on his
mind.
taxes, though.
He had to take taxes out there. So you can,
Oh,
as long as you tell him to take the taxes out, you keep that slip. Taxes it's already pre-taxed.
You don't
so
have
then
to file another fucking W-2
Yeah,
for
I
it or
mean,
some shit.
You still have to with Ohio. It's a whole thing. but
Nah,
you-
that sounds dumb.
yeah, it's sucks.
I'd rather just not win.
Let's hit. Well, that's the idea, right? Just hit $1,000 on the machine, because then you don't have to get those hand pays, and you don't have
Yeah.
to pay taxes on it. So
Okay, so either way, he hits all these hand pays, got you guys in this good steakhouse.
yeah, so
You
Well,
eat
you know.
tomatoes and onions. Some bullshit tomatoes and onions,
Yeah.
but had baller ass steaks though.
All our steaks, good lump crab meat. But yeah, it was the funniest thing. It's like the tomatoes and onions. The steaks will not be remembered. They were good. They were very good. But the tomatoes and onions.
The thing that's gonna remember is the shitty fucking tomatoes and onions.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
But
would say
it's a good joke, right?
right.
It did not ruin the meal by any means.
Well, and I get that.
I still ate them.
Yeah,
by the
no, I get you on there, and I'll even say this because I've had some good, fucking like a caprese salad where it's just like tomatoes and mozz and balsamic and like basil on it.
Yeah, of course.
And I could see if you added onion in there, but yeah, it's got to be like a good fucking like the tomatoes got to be good.
The shit was just like
Was
somebody-
not.
I was like, dude, like a 10-year-old could have cut this up and
Yeah.
turned it on a plate.
Yeah.
Like, there's no
That
knife work
sucks,
to it.
man.
Like to me, like I'm expecting like I said, I'm expecting heirloom tomatoes. And
Yeah.
like maybe these like super unique onions and like grilled and seasoned.
Yeah.
And, like
No, and I get
just a little bit of effort to it. But to me, I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
And that's
But
the
I
shitty
know
thing
that's-
is like they put it on the menu, but they must have been out of season or something. Because I pulled a couple tomatoes out of my garden and like I took a slice of tomato. I'm like, this is the fucking
Right.
best tomato I've ever had in my goddamn life.
I could tell right away when I saw those tomatoes. Like, nope.
What
I
that
was like, that's
what
a
was-
that's a refrigerated tomato.
was that at least a comped appetizer or what did that cost?
I said it cost $15.
Jesus Christ. For a shitty fucking tomato.
My only thought is that that restaurant, the name at least, not that actual restaurant, has been around for like 200 years,
Right.
and you got to go way back in tradition where it's like, ooh, I'm getting some tomato and onion. Like, yeah, we're getting that.
Yeah.
We're throwing a quarter on the table for our tomatoes and onions. Like we'll start with some tomatoes and onion. You make it. Everybody cuts it up, and you make a little tomato onion salad with the sauce, and it's like, ooh, this is good.
Yeah. And you get those old school like Italians or
Yeah.
something that are like cutting a bite and like dipping it in their red wine or some shit.
Right. So I can see like why. I can see why. It's very traditional. It's very much like you get it on the table.
You're not wrong.
You have your tomato and onion on the table.
And you're in the middle of the fucking desert, so how good?
Right. Well, I don't even know where Peter Luger's comes from, but I know it's
But I'm saying you were in the middle of the desert. How good are the fucking produce there? Unless they have like good soil and shit.
you can fly it in, but I'm whatever.
Yeah, but are they gonna for fucking tomatoes?
I should.
They probably should at that
I'm
price.
sure
yeah.
I could have walked down the street and got tomatoes somewhere else that were
Get 4
very
slices
good.
of fucking tomato and a couple, like 3 slices of onion for
Hydroponics is a
$15
thing.
Fucking dollars.
I mean, that place is baking hot during the
Well,
day.
here's the thing, though. In today's economy, for the tomatoes and onions you got, you probably paid what it cost them to get them there.
All I'm saying is,
If you would have had better tomatoes and better onions, it probably would have cost you like $35.
salt and pepper.
Oh, dude, seasoning goes a long fucking way.
Anyways, enough about the fucking tomatoes. We just talked about tomatoes for like 10 minutes.
But the steaks,
Yeah, the steak's good.
fantastic.
Everything good there.
They
so,
put some
yeah.
good like butter on them.
Yeah, I don't know. They were cooked very well. I think they said they do them all under a broiler,
Yeah.
and it's like 900 or 1,000 degrees. Or
Oh,
something.
dude, double broilers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
fantastic.
whatever. So, like we ordered it all mid rare, and they were perfect.
Nice.
Perfect mid rare.
Nice.
A little to the rare side, which I prefer.
Oh, of course. Well, when you get closer to the bone, then too.
And they slice it all off the bone.
Mm-hmm.
My only my thing was like, I need that bone right there.
Did you chew on it?
Oh, well, of course, my wife's like, no, we're at a nice dinner. You can't
Shut
let me-
up, Steph.
can't
Let
do
him
it."
chew on the fucking
I'm
bone.
like, just give me one bite. One bite. I'm like, can I at least pick it up and like cut it off? No. And it's like, I'm going to the bathroom. Here's your one chance. I grabbed that bone and took one bite off, set it down.
Yeah.
My buddy Simon took a bite, set it down. And of course, when I did that, the butter went drip, drip.
Oh, you messed up your outfit.
Butter mark right on my shirt, right on my pants. Son of a bitch. She came back.
Yeah.
She's like, you ate that bone, did you? I'm like,
No.
maybe.
It was I ate this is tomato juice off of that fucking shitty tomato.
Right.
This ain't steak juice, it's tomato juice, babe.
But yeah, so we had some good food out there. Vegas was sweet.
Fantastic, dude.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Still feel like I've just recovered from it.
Yeah.
Like, just
Dude,
a,
and like
just
you
a good
said,
time.
4 days in Vegas is too much.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure for your guys' wedding we were out there 7 days.
I think it was 5, but yeah.
Still, 5 days is too much.
5 or 6 maybe. I don't know.
And then we went there with you and one of your exes. I think that was like 5 to 7.
We did 5 then too. Yeah.
Me and Sarah did our honeymoon out there for 7 days, and that was too much. It's just there's only so much, you
Right.
know.
But you constantly feel like you have to do something there.
Right.
And nobody's just like, let's just go sit by the pool and then let's just have the rest of the room, and we're going to go sit in the room.
And then you go sit by
Rest
the
of the-
pool, and all of a sudden it's like this big old pool party, and everybody's getting drunk and hanging out by the pool. And like, okay, yeah, we're just sitting by the pool today. Guess what?
Yeah.
We're getting hammered from 9 a.m. till
Yeah.
4 in the morning again.
The oxygen's just pumping in the
Yeah,
casino,
yeah.
keeping you going.
Place is fucking bananas, dude.
I swear, it's just
There's
like,
always something.
I swear there's just like pure oxygen. It's getting pumped into casinos to like
So-
keep you going.
Where did you guys stay?
Bellagio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's a
Mixed
great
up.
one.
Mixed it up a little bit.
Did you peruse the strip?
Oh, I didn't much.
No.
No.
Basically stayed at the Bellagio.
No, I mean, I didn't walk very far. I will say that. I stayed within a 2-block radius.
Okay.
No,
So you didn't make it down to like Aria and Wynn and shit.
I went to Aria.
All right, that's a
Didn't
little
go to
farther
Wynn.
down, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. We went from Bellagio to Caesars a lot, and then we stayed at Cosmopolitan. The first night we were there, my buddy hooked us up with a suite, so we had a nice ass suite.
And the suite was at
Cosmo,
Cosmo. Okay.
right next door to Bellagio. But like I mainly just was like focusing my time just being in Bellagio.
So then
and
you
going
guys
here and
stay at
there.
the suite the first night, and then change hotels. Then,
Change hotels, yeah.
Okay.
To Bellagio, yeah.
and is that where your brother and then Scooter and them met you? Then is that where
They all
okay.
stayed there too.
All right, cool.
So
Did the suite guy meet you there, or did he stay at the suite the whole week?
no, he was there. too.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody was there.
It's just first night was sweet.
Yeah, first night was a suite.
That's still dope though.
I
I saw a little snap of that suite. It looked fucking legit.
but then after that we all went to Bellagio.
Okay.
And then got on the same floor for the most of us. And then
Nice.
our brother had a nice room with a fountain view, so we would go up to
Oh
his.
hell yeah,
like-
yeah.
We actually ended up watching the second half of the Browns game. I was watching the first half at the sports book.
The
Second
game you're
half.
supposed to go to.
This game we're supposed to go to.
Yeah.
One of the main reasons we're going. We watched.
Yeah,
it-
when you first pitched the idea to me, because I was invited. I was like, I don't know. I'd love to go see the Browns there, but I don't know if I can afford it. Wasn't in the cards, but that would have been the only reason I was there. And then to show up and like, nah, we're not going. Like, oh,
I would have went with you.
all right, yeah. Oh, dude, we could have gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Everybody else kind of was like, that was chill. I think they were too much on a high from winning money and just wanting to gamble.
Yeah.
But yeah, I totally would have gone.
The thing is,
But
if
it's
I-
also, it's like, it was 108 or 9
Of course it
degrees when we
was.
were there. It was murder hot.
of course it was.
I didn't really even want to step foot outside most of the time. It was like,
Yeah.
like walking between hotels was like, oh my God.
It's literally like running in an air dryer, or
Yeah.
like a hair dryer. I don't know why I said air, but I meant hair.
Right.
Like a hair dryer. As soon as you
Just
walk
that
out the
heat
fucking
just
door.
It's just melting your body
And
instantly.
it's so weird because you don't even sweat because it just evaporates so
Ugh, it's
fast.
just so hot. And I'm like, oh, I
Yeah.
don't want to be in that. I don't want to do this.
Funny thing is, I want to go right now. Like,
Well, so then we were leaving on Tuesday. That next whole week is supposed to be 115. It's supposed to get even hotter.
yeah.
I'm like,
Ugh. I can't wait till the next time my job sends me there for work.
Yeah, let me know. But yeah, it was a good time. Happy to be back, and here we are.
Yeah, dude.
So that was a lot of Vegas we just talked about.
Oh, that's I fucking love Vegas, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Hell
an amazing place.
Hell yeah.
I got a cool one coming up though. I got a lot of trips. My job hit me with will hit us all with, hey, we got a lot of jobs to complete before the end of the year, and we have so many weeks to do it. So I'm traveling a lot. I'm hitting like some Montana, some Utah, and Idaho. 3 states I've never been to before, so that's cool. I got a couple more checks on my list, and then eventually I get to hit the LA, a week in LA, a bunch of different labs there, and then it's easier to send me from LA to Hawaii. So on a Friday I'm leaving to Hawaii, and then spending the weekend in Hawaii, and then hitting that lab on Monday. And I finally got enough points, and my wife was able to get off. So we're going to have a nice little weekend getaway in Hawaii.
Nice.
So that's going to be fucking sick.
Yeah.
Which,
That's
if she wasn't able to go, I'd be like, oh no, I have to hang out in Hawaii by myself.
Yeah, right.
But no, it's super cool because, like, I always say there's a lot of cool places I get to see, but I'm always by myself. Or it's like, oh my God, hey, look at this view. Oh, I'm not talking to anybody. It's just me.
Right.
Oh my God. Oh, experience the sunset.
Oh, try this food.
Or the
this
sunrise.
Is so good. Does this taste so good?
How awesome is this? And this is like me. So it's super cool. We finally got to the point where I had enough miles. Hotel. Well, the hotel doesn't matter because it's already paid for. But I have enough Sky Miles and shit. I can ship her out there with me for fucking free, no cost out of pocket.
Yeah.
Just she gets to come with me now. So it's gonna be take your wife to work day.
Yeah.
/ weekend.
Yeah.
You know.
Just a little expensive for the food and drinks, but that'll be fine.
Mine paid for.
Yeah, kind of. But yeah.
You know what I mean? Mine. I'll still be able to expense everything, every single expense I have. It's just she has to pay for it, which her tastes aren't as evolved as mine. Where it's like, oh, I want some fresh fish poke bowls, and she'll be like, I want spaghetti. I'm like, okay, cool.
I think she's a little bit better than that, but yeah.
And no offense, she'll probably have a good steak, a couple
Yeah.
nights and shit. Which, you know, down there it's probably a little more expensive and whatever. I'll eat that fucking cost, but for a free flight, she's staying in a hotel that's already paid for and shit. Flights done, like all that shit. Like, fuck, dude. Let's rack up I'll rack up $1,000 for this weekend if you want to eat good.
Right, you just had an amazing, you get an amazing.
But
Hawaii
honestly, by
vacation for
the
that.
time she comes in and goes out, we're looking at maybe like $200 in the hole.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right, yeah.
Like, in all
Hey,
honesty,
there's still McDonald's on.
yeah. Well, we drink a lot too, so
Yeah.
especially when we're together. So wait, we'll probably be out $1,000.
I'm just saying that was when I went there. It was still funny, like right, like on the main drag
Yeah,
of Honolulu. There's a McDonald's,
there's still McD's.
and you bet your ass that place was packed.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
sure the pricing was still.
a little bit higher.
Yeah, you're paying probably $4 or $5 more for
Especially
a
'cause-
cheeseburger, but
She's not necessarily a McDonald's girl, except for maybe breakfast. So like a regular egg McMuffin or a sausage McMuffin, no egg. Up here it'd be like $3, $4. Down there it's probably like $6.
6, 8, 9.
I'll eat that
something,
cost
but
to
yeah.
have her along with me, dude. I'll eat that cost all day.
Spam masubi.
I don't think she likes spam
You
masubi.
gotta
That's
find.
the thing.
You gotta find a little corner store. Get you a spam
Fuck
masubi
yeah, dude.
and a Kona iced coffee.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Ooh,
Get that L&L barbecue, dude.
Oh yeah, boy.
Get the L&L barbecue, poke bowls all fucking day, dude.
Yeah.
And that's the cool thing. It's my tastes are probably more expensive, but they're covered by my job.
Well, the L&N's not bad.
L&L isn't bad.
It's not bad.
It's fantastic.
L&L is a L. Yeah, L&L.
It is
yeah,
L&L.
Yeah, yeah. That's
And they
not bad.
they
isn't it?
still have
Fantastic.
them. If you're in California, they still have them along the West Coast there.
Yeah.
But it's a big thing in Hawaii is the L&Ls.
Fantastic.
They're fucking dope.
Fantastic Asian Hawaiian fusion barbecue.
Yeah.
Short.
It's just L&L Hawaiian barbecue.
Little thin cut short ribs.
It's literally like their version of a fast food place. It's a chain, you know?
It is. Yeah.
But it's fantastic.
Yeah.
And you get some big old honking Spam Musubis.
And they give you that 9x9
yeah.
foam compartment container packed full of rice and food. Like
That was
you can barely eat all of it.
that was last year when I did it.
Mm-hmm.
Last year when I did it by myself, I rented a motorcycle and I rode around the island. You're like, check it out. It was some weird spot. It has a yellow sign.
Yeah.
I finally found it and I took a picture and I sent it to you. Like,
Oh, yeah,
this
that's
it?
right. Yeah.
I was like, is this it? And like, 100% do it.
Yeah.
And I went in and I got like spare ribs.
Yeah, spare ribs, yep.
I got spare ribs and a big old pile of rice and like some veggies, and I got like, and I thought Spam Musubi would be like how we make it, like tiny, almost like a little sushi. So I got 3 pieces, and they give them to you wrapped in cellophane, but they're almost like baseball size.
Yeah, it's a
It's a
honker.
big old honking,
Yeah.
dude. I was like, I like 3 pieces of Spam Musubi and like the barbecue rib thing. It's like $12 later, I get like all this food I can't even eat.
Yeah, 6 pounds of rice.
And so I ate as much as I could, and I felt bad because I threw most of it away because I was riding I rented a motorcycle to tour the island.
Yeah.
And I thought I was getting like 3 little pieces of Spam
This guy
Musubi.
doing little spam Missouri.
But then you walk up down Oahu Island, like around Honolulu, and there's just so many Musubi places and so many poke bowl places. Dude, I ate so much fucking poke. So much raw fish.
Just found a nice little convenience store I'd walk to every morning, like I said, and get that. And then I asked them, I said, who makes this? Is it like a prepackaged thing or what? And they're like, no, it gets delivered fresh every morning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit, okay.
Seafood's fucking there for them.
Yeah, it's there for them. It don't matter. I mean, that's like their number one commodity. It's like,
We just caught it.
yeah. It's just, but I'm talking spam. But
Oh,
yeah.
Spam. Yeah.
But somebody would drive around with
Well, isn't it a weird...
it's like got a sticker on it, and it's wrapped in cellophane, so you know it's fresh, and it's rice, so it's not like you can hold goddamn rice in cellophane
Yeah.
for very long. But they deliver it every morning, put it in like basically what your sausage egg McMuffin at the Speedway would be that everybody like grabs in the morning, especially when we were in the oil industry or I was in the survey industry. It's like that was your breakfast sandwich in the morning. You just grabbed one of those real quick.
I was just sitting there in that hot box
Yeah.
at Speedway. It's like, here's a baconet or
They
bacon cheese and
microwave those
yeah.
damn things or whatever happened. But,
But yeah, you go up and you look at a deli case, and there's a whole bunch of Spam Musubi, and then there'd be even like salmon Musubi.
yeah,
And they called them all Musubi just because of the shape or however it was. It wasn't sushi
yeah, it's the preparation. Everything's
or
cooked.
something.
Yeah,
So you get a whole bunch of different varieties of it, but they were like baseball size motherfucking
yeah.
deals of rice with shit on
Tell
them.
you, a little rice, a little spam, a little egg in your belly in the morning. You're good to go.
Dude, I want more for the poke bowls. Give me a lot of give me some edamame, some salmon and tuna. Mix them up. Whatever your little soy sauce drizzle is in there, mix it all up.
Yeah.
On top of a little bed of lettuce. Dude, fuck my ass. I'll eat that all day.
All right, so that's how you do Hawaii.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
And get the frozen volcano drink.
Now, the one thing I'm looking forward to is I've never been to Montana or Idaho or Montana, Idaho, and Washington.
You said you're going overseas again, or not overseas? Well,
So
kind
now-
of over the sea.
Without telling too many dates or letting you know where I'm gonna be at certain times. But yeah, I'm doing an Upper West.
Tour.
Yeah. And then I'm going to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
I'm curious as to what the fuck Puerto Rico is going to be.
I remember I went there on a cruise ship one time,
Yeah?
and it was a very touristy area, which you probably won't be in.
San Juan is where I'm landing.
And then there's another area close to the touristy area that they told us specifically not to go in,
Okay.
or you will get stabbed. So,
All right.
I don't know if that's true or not.
So I'm landing in San Juan.
And, it's just another thing that everybody says, and it's like, is that country that way? I don't know.
So I'm landing in San Juan, which seems very touristy, because so I land there, and then I go down to Capuano or some shit.
Yeah.
Some other city deeper in, and then I do my 2 labs, and then on my last day, I'm going back up to San Juan at a fucking resort that's beachside. So, like, for 2 days, Monday, Tuesday, I'm staying, Monday, Tuesday, I'm staying inland, and then once I get done with my last lab, I'm going up, and I'm going to stay in a resort next to the fucking beach, which somehow that hotel was cheaper. And I'm going to stay right by the fucking beach to fly out the next day. So
It'd be fantastic. What we need to do eventually is just start that YouTube channel where all these guys just like travel around and try food and eat food, but they go to the places where people aren't supposed to go.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
And it's like everybody's like cool. We're like, no, everybody gives us a bad rap. They're like, yeah, there's some bad areas here and there, but like,
I'm already into that.
yeah.
Ever since I started this job where I travel, whenever I first started training, I would hang out with people that were training me. So I wasn't traveling alone. And people would be like, hey, we're in this city. What do you want to go eat? And I'm like, I don't know, Google. Like, let's do this. Like, I don't know that. Obviously, that's why we're going there. Like, you don't want to go to Cracker Barrel? No.
Applebee's?
No.
Red Lobster?
Chili's? Nope. Red Lobster? Nope. Texas Roadhouse? Nope.
No.
Like, fuck, dude, if I can eat this at home,
Yeah.
I can eat it at home.
There's a local
If we're
place.
out, we're eating out, dude.
Hit it up.
There's a couple times with, I won't say his name, but a dude that actually got me hired in there. There's one spot. I think we were in fucking Baltimore. And we found this janky ass strip mall that sucked. You know what I mean? Like, it used to be like a good strip mall, maybe.
Yeah.
But we found this hole in the wall. Like, you want Mexican? He's like, yeah, I'll do some Mexican. So I found a spot. Like, we're going there. And we went, and it fucking looked terrible. Just looked terrible. But then you get there, you order your flautas, you get some tortillas, you get all your shit. And then they even had like a little bar that had like because, all the Ohio places, they give you salsa and shit.
Right.
And onions and cilantro on it. But like, then they give you your food, but then you go to this bar and you can actually put your own fresh onions on there. They got the cilantro, and they even have like that weird like coleslaw that isn't like American coleslaw. It's just like weird cabbage and shit that's so fucking delicious.
Right.
So you could like build your own fucking tacos and shit. And like, as soon as we went in, he's like, I don't know about this. I was like, shut up, we're doing this. And then we ordered it. And it was so awkward because, like, they didn't speak any fucking English. And we didn't speak any fucking Spanish. But we ordered our food and everything was fantastic. And then we go up and we build our tacos. He's like, this is fucking awesome. And he even told me, he's like, if it wasn't for you, I never would have done this. I'm like, dude, just be brave. Stop going to fucking Bob Evans your whole goddamn life. Yeah, you love Cracker Barrel. Don't do it. If you feel comfortable going to
Cracker Barrel.
if you feel
it's like,
and I'm sorry, like I said, I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to call him out. But this motherfucker loves Cracker Barrel, and he loves Bob Evans, and he loves like that. And I get it. If you love that, do it. Whatever. You do you. But
you
every
got a culinary degree, and we were in restaurants for a long time, so it's tough. It's tough for some people to understand.
But
that,
sometimes, every once in a while, what would it hurt you to step outside?
Yeah, try that. You'll try that.
Step the fuck
Try that
outside.
food truck. Try that little taco truck on the side of the
For
road.
sure, man.
Try those, because those guys are trying to do something that they're good at.
And they're going to love you more than a fucking Bob Evans ever will.
Yeah.
they're going to love you more than a Cracker Barrel ever will.
And there's a lot less microwaves getting used to.
Exactly. And it might be a little dirtier. You might get a little extra, a little extra spice in it. A little
Grit.
Yeah. But it's so fucking good, man. It's so good.
I think we've harped on that enough times in this podcast. We
Yeah.
know that. So
Step outside your fucking comfort zone. And that's where life actually happens.
yeah, one day we're gonna start just a Google food channel, but
Dude, I need to have a camera on me everywhere I go,
yeah,
but I need somebody else to edit it.
yeah, right.
That's
Right.
my problem is because, everybody says like, oh, it'd be so easy to do a food blog or a podcast or this or that, but they don't realize like, oh, the post is where it fucking sucks.
He's got to send it to somebody to edit it.
Yeah,
Like, here's the file. Edit this up. You got to watch through 48 hours of me being here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the hard part. But hey, if you're making money, that's what you do at night.
fuck
you
yeah.
take a day
If
off.
this is my job, obviously, I'd be able to do everything in post forever because that's what I do. It's my job.
Yeah.
But it's just our pastime, so.
Yeah. So you're gonna have some fun.
Dude, I'm looking forward to it.
A lot of travel we just talked about. Anything else major you want to talk about?
Not necessarily.
I just got a message. I need to make a phone call, so I apologize.
Oh, no, and it's fine. Like, I have a few things we could talk about if we needed to stretch the show on, but I feel like
I
we've got
feel like we're good.
enough content for this show.
Hell yeah.
So, at this point, we're going to let you guys know. Be sure to click like and subscribe. Sorry for the weeks that we miss, but come back for the weeks that we're here. We love you guys. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have a show. All 12 of you.
No, we still would. It'd just be us talking.
Yeah,
But
we'd still have the fucking show.
we just act like the camera's on so we can get away for a little bit.
But anyway, bro, did you have a damn good
I
time?
had a damn good time. Did you have a damn good time?
I had a damn good time.
All right. Cheers, folks.
Love you guys. We'll see you next week.
We out.